Hey everyone, it's Tracer Bullet 88 here. I'm going to be showcasing my Redstone calculator. Oops, there we go. There's going to be a bit of lag. Yeah, just a bit. Alright, we're going to have to live with that. So here it is. I guess I'm going to give you guys an example first. I'm going to show you how it works. You can kind of see it a little bit now. It's a little bit confusing. Yay. So let's see, 20 plus 15. Where's 15? 15 at the bottom. I don't know the other side labeled yet, but they're the same going across, so that should be 35. Give it a sec. 30. Never mind. Okay, some of these I have linked up wrong, probably because I wasn't the most awake when I was doing this. I'm just going to press a random button now and see what happens. So we're looking at 20 plus something to give me 42. Okay. 20 plus 12, 22, I guess. Yeah, 20 plus 22. Okay. Okay, magic carpet turned on. There we go. So here's how it works. Both of these sides are the same. I'm just going to show this one because it's easier for me to get around in. So whenever you push a button on here, it sends a signal up this redstone wire to turn off this torch, or any of the torches that the button corresponds to. That turns off the redstone feed on the top, and then the torches on the front of the blocks correspond to the whoops, come on, binary number that is this. So this one's 16. So 16 is 10000. This is 5-bit, by the way, if I didn't say that before, or in the description somewhere. So anyway, the other side's the same. The other side feeds its output down. 3 of them go underground, 2 of them go up there because I ran out of space underground. At the end of each of the signal paths, I guess, are these RS NOR latches. The output's down here, although the output needs to be inverted first because it's the opposite of what went in. And up here on the top is the reset. Come on. Stay up here. So you press this button down here, right there, to reset the these RS NOR latches so that the signal is all off coming out of them. So then over here, this mess of redstone is once I get around this is the actual adding part of the thing. It uses XORs and AND gates in redstone to add together two bits. Thank you. The outputs are on these diamond blocks. I just used that to help me mark them so that I would remember where they were, which then come over here. Now you'll notice there's 6 bits because the maximum number of numbers you can make with 5 bits is 31, while excluding 00000, which would be the 32nd. But you really can't add anything to that, I guess, because that corresponds to 0. So it would be irrelevant. So you can have 31 numbers coming out, and 31 plus 31 has to equal more than 31, so you need to add the extra bit on the end there. So then they go through these filters, and 42 we have, so that's way the hell down there, okay. Back here, you can see the one lone torch is on down right above my cursor over there. That's the one that we have active, but I'm just going to use this first one down here for ease of walking around. These are filters for the redstone signal that comes in. Each of these blocks with a torch on it, these bottom ones here, is looking for a specific input. If it's just a block with a torch and then a single block above it, it's looking for the signal to be on, because when that signal's on, I don't have a redstone torch. I need to give myself 64, or I spelled my name wrong. There we go. So if this is on, that torch would be off, and if this redstone wasn't being powered from anywhere else, the redstone would be off, because that block is not transferring power to the redstone. So I'm going to break this torch. And these are looking for it to be off. With all the ones with a torch and the block above with a torch on it and a block next to it, those are looking for the redstone signal to be off. If it's on, like this, then this torch is on, or off, sorry. That torch is on, which means, after I put my redstone back, even if there wasn't any other signal going into it from either of these being on, it's still on, because that torch is on. But if it's off, then this torch is on, that torch is off, so if no other redstone signal, after I get up, is being fed into it, I'll break the one in the back, get my redstone back, then the redstone would be off. Put my redstone back. And then if it says it needs to be on and it's off, then that torch would be on and it'd be passing power to that. So when all these are met and this redstone feed would be off, that torch would be on, sending power to that redstone, like that, which would turn off that torch, which would allow those torches over there to turn on, which work kind of the same way that the encoders over there by the buttons work, except that instead of coding for binary inputs, each one of these torches corresponds to a segment on the 7-segment display, that thing, that is turned off. So that's why there's 14 feeds, because there's 14 segments. So this one's on, so I can show you how it turns it off. If you follow the redstone, just climbs up here to the first segment, segment number 1, and then these repeaters are powering these 3 blocks, which have on the front of them over here these 3 torches. And since the blocks are powered, the torches are off. And that's how you get the different segments to light up and not light up, I guess. And then the reset button's over here. What number did I push in there? Is that 22? Reset. I hope it's 22, otherwise I added something wrong. Yeah, 22, except 22 is broken. I gotta fix a lot of those numbers. I don't have 0 in yet either, so if no input's coming in, then it just shows 88. I gotta put a 0 in, but that's about it. Thanks for watching.